Now then, Narborough, near Leicester. It's still the 15th of March 2012, and I've been in to see a Sprocker, Cocker Spaniel, cross Springer Spaniel. As if the two breeds on their own weren't sufficiently excitable and easily stressed, somebody had the bright idea of mixing the two together, which just gives you more stress, more easily wound up. Now, this dog is 5.5 years old and was fairly common with these breed of dogs, ball obsessed. Now, that wasn't the problem. It was part of the problem, but the main problem was that this dog would not come back on the recall. It was destructive at night. It had strong separation anxiety. Would run away overnight sometimes, and really was not being the dog the family wanted. But the main issue was that the dog would, if it couldn't get a ball, then that's when the real anxiety kicked in. And if a ball went under a cupboard, then the dog would literally dig the floor up to get under the cupboard. It was the association of immensely high stress to the ball and the attention that generated was phenomenal. Phenomenal. So you've got to then be working with the mindset of changing perception of how the dog thinks about the ball. If the dog believes it will get attention for the ball, then the ball becomes its world. And you see this a lot in Border Collies. You see it a lot in working type dogs, the higher drive German Shepherds, Rottweilers, Dobermans, things like that. And the gun dogs and Spaniels, you see these dogs that are literally obsessed by the balls. If a dog only gets attention for working with a ball, then the ball is obviously going to be the biggest part of his life. And when I said that to this owner, that this dog actually prefers a ball to you, that's why it runs away, that's why it doesn't come back to you, the expression was quite baffled, because as far as they were concerned, throwing the ball for the dog meant the dog was having fun, surely. Well, when they actually broke it down, it did change their perception, because if you ask a dog to do something and it does it perfectly, then is that not the natural completion of that behaviour and that request? So therefore, when you throw a ball for a dog and that dog brings it back to you, is that not the successful and perfect completion of that request and that behaviour? Of course it is. However, what do we then do? Throw it again. Again, the dog executes perfect response to that action, brings the ball back. What do we do? Make it do it again, and again, and again. So the dog is bored out of his brain, baffled, bemused, frustrated because of this endless repetition of us effectively saying, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough, do it again, do it again. If that was you in your workplace or in any other part of your life, and you're just told to do something again and again and again, even though you know you've done it perfectly well, then you'll get frustrated and annoyed and confused. And then you're going to go away, aren't you, from this stress and confusion. So why are we so surprised when the dog stops bringing the ball back and drops it 5, 10, 15 feet away? It's telling you something. It doesn't like it. So to change the dog from believing that to believing the human is the source of attention, this family has a challenge on their hands. But it can be done. And the dog was starting to do it today. And it was good to see. And I'm hopeful that in 2 weeks' time when I come back, I'll see improvements. Good one today. Very good.